Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pine. I'm here with a Plan With Me video in my classic happy planner for the week of January 26th. So we are having really cold temperatures here, and when that happens in Texas, that's a problem because we don't do cold like that. We absolutely do not do cold like that. So yeah. I am going to be using Winter Love by Live Love Posh, which was their latest winter book. And I'm going to be using this one set because I think it's really, really pretty. This set right here. So, it's got some duplicate pages here. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to use. I'll probably cover a little Woodstock over there with something. We'll see what we can use to cover him. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm trying to think, do I have anything going on this week? Hopefully the weather will get better so that I can do something this weekend, because the weather prevented me from doing anything in the last few days. So we shall see what happens there. Alrighty. Where was I at? I lost my place. Okay. I have to pull some boxes from somewhere else because there are no functional stickers in this book. So I also pulled winter boxes by Mojo Jojo, and hopefully something in here works. I think I used this last week too because I needed some additional boxes. I could use this dark blue and that silver again if I wanted to. I'm trying to see what else. Well, there's a gold in there. Maybe I could do the gold and the navy. And that pink is not quite the same. I just don't know what other color to use. I don't know if I want to use this blue again. What do y'all think? That's more like a gray. A grayish color is what that is more like. Oh boy, let's see if we can't find us some more boxes to use. I could use, okay, let's see. I have the pastel ones by Mojo Jojo. Let's see if there might be something better in here for us. What is that color? It's pink, but then it's not pink. And that one's gray, but not gray. I don't think anything in here is gonna work. Nope. No, nothing in here is gonna work. So I'm gonna put this one back. There's the spring one I might check out, and then I was thinking maybe the neutral and see if there's a bluish gray in here, but I don't know that any of these grays are gonna work. No. Because that's more of a bluish gray. So this is definitely not it. I should have figured this out before I got started. That pink is probably lighter than that pastel pink, which is interesting. I'm not finding anything in here either. Here's pinks and blues, but nope. those aren't what I want either, guys. So I don't know what we're gonna do in terms of functional here. I might just have to go with 2 colors. I try to go with 3, but I might be forced to go with 2 if I don't find anything else. I'm going to check one more book, and this is Winter Collections by Amber Plans Her Day. So that blue might work. There's a gray in there, but that's not gonna... Okay, so we have these colors. I like that other blue. That will possibly work. So let's do that blue, the navy, and the gold up from here. So that's what we'll do. Okay. I'm gonna do bullets, some boxes within here, and a checklist. So see how I want to, let's see what colors I have available in these boxes here. Okay, so let's use this box. Okay, so we use that one, and then in the navy, we'll use this one. No, I changed my mind because I don't want to use a big gold box. That would just be like a lot of gold happening there. So let's do the gold in this color, and I mean in this size, and then the navy in this size. That's what we'll do. Okay. So where did I say I was doing boxes? Right in here. Okay. Try to put it as high up here as I can. All right. And then I'm going to put bullets here and a checklist here. Let's do the checklist in the gold. And then we'll do the bullets in that color, which I got from this other book over here. So let's go back over here. I'm afraid okay, I think these bullets are all the same size. I think they should all be the same. I got me some new tweezers because my other ones are acting up. I've had them for a while, but these are the reverse tweezers. So I put that way too close. I mean, off to the side there. Alrighty. So I'm also gonna do Mojo Jojo doesn't put headers in her stickers, so I won't have any headers. Okay, let's do the next page. I don't have anything functionally going on. I just want to be able to go and do something on Sunday. So I'm actually going to go back and pull that navy sticker back out that I had a minute ago. Whichever one I pulled up. Because I do want to jot down hopefully I can get, I want to take a trip to Buc-ee's. Those of you that know what Buc-ee's is, you know. If you know, you know, and I want to go to Buc-ee's. So hopefully I can be able to do that. Otherwise, in the beginning of the week, we're going to have a school closure because of the weather. So that's one thing. But as of right now, I only know of one day that we're going to be closed. So we're just taking it day by day and seeing what happens from there. And here's, I have this one, but it's got this decorative stuff in it, but I think I can possibly wipe that out or do something else with that. All right, let me think. Do I have any bills this week? I don't think so. I don't know. Put this like this, turn it upside down. And then I'm going to white out. Okay, so put that like that. Then I think I'll put a checklist here and a couple of bullets down here. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do a checklist in navy. So I grab this one again. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, when it gets cold here, you know, it's really a big deal. They laugh at us Texans all the time, but people need to understand it's not that we're being wusses and crybabies or anything like that. We're literally not used to that cold and the ice. So, and people already can't drive in Texas. So when it gets cold and icy, that just creates more issues for us here. And I would appreciate if people wouldn't act like we're being such whiny babies, because we're not. We're just not used to that. And for anyone that's ever been here or lived here, you know that is the case. So yeah, call us what you want, but you know, we're not being whiny babies. We're really just not used to that. Now, some people go overboard, like they cleared out the grocery stores, like it's freaking ridiculous. Stupid idiots did a lot of that. And it's so not necessary, because it's not like we were going to be having a big snowstorm. We were just going to have a bunch of cold and a little bit of ice, possibly. And people just went and wiped out everything in the stores like freaking idiots. They do that crap all the time here. It's really irritating, to say the least. Okay, I'm going to pull this one. Excuse me. Okay. These beautiful, like, moths. Take this piece. And then we'll just trim that extra there. But yeah, what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? I said it did get chilly here, and you know, people have kind of lost their minds and things, and it just comes with it. Like, it really just comes with the territory. It's really something that can't be helped. We just kind of lose it when the weather gets like this, because again, it is not something that we are used to. So not something we're used to. All right, I'm gonna take this piece, put it here. This is so pretty. I love these images. They're really, really nice. I'm trying to see what all I want to use. Okay. Right. Trying to see what else I want to add, if anything. We're going to cover a little Woodstock with that. Trying to see what else I could put in this sidebar. I'm trying not to put another cloud because I think that's going to be too much. All right, I think that's good. I didn't really leave myself room for quotes, but I'm going to see if I can fit a couple in somewhere. So there are really no quotes in here. You did see that there was that winter sticker. But I don't want to use that. So I'm going to go over here in this Winter Wonderland book. Ooh, they're all like Christmas quotes. Yeah, those aren't going to work. I thought maybe there was something else. Okay. There are several quotes in here. So let's see if we can't find anything here. in these types of books, she always put quotes. So we got Cozy Winter Vibes. I think that would fit nicely here. I remember these tweezers are new. They're about to rip things up. See, winter is in the air. Warm winter wishes. My favorite season of the year. I would be lying if I put that sticker down. It's definitely not my favorite season of the year. My favorite season is summertime. I like warm weather. I do not like cold weather at all. Nope. Those are more Christmas. Baby, it's cold outside. Break out the sweaters. Okay, that's a good one. Especially considering the weather we have right now. Break out the sweaters. I'm going to put this here. And since it's clear, I can just layer that right over top that. And then we have this Baby, It's Cold Outside. I think it's the one I'm going to put down here. Just layer it right over everything else. Okay, I think that's going to do. Now I need to do my dates. Okay, let me think about this. All right, I think this is a grayish color. Let's use this. So we got the 26. It's dried out for whatever reason, which is interesting because I've never used this ever. Like, I opened this new out of the pack and it was dried like this, and that's kind of frustrating. I don't like how that's doing. Yeah, that's making me mad. That is very shocking because I have never used it. This gray might be a little darker than what I want, but we can try it. Let's try this. I'm just gonna go with this. Oh, 36, 38, 39, 30, 31. Is that right? I think that's right. I do think that the month ends on a Saturday. I think I'm right there. I believe I am correct when I say that this month ends. I'm gonna confirm it. Yeah, it ends on a Saturday, so I am right. Okay, so there is our spread for the week. I think it turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Sorry, I got a bunch of pens and markers, and they're just having their own little avalanche off to the side over there. So yeah, this is plenty of for what I need for the week, and hopefully the weather will warm up a bit so I can go to Buc-ee's. I want to go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's misses me and I miss Buc-ee's. Okay, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and add this back into our planner. think these images were so nice. All right, comment below. Let me know what you think. Again, what is the weather in your neck of the woods? I'm pretty sure there's not too many warm, sunny places happening right now across the country, but it's cold here. And most people are like, y'all think it's cold, we're in the negatives. Well, for Texas, 20s and 30s is freezing for us. Thank you very much. All right, we're used to it. Like literally we're just at 75 the other day. I had on a hoodie at work and I'm coming home and it's 70-something degrees and I'm sweating. And I had to turn the AC on in my car. And then a couple of days later, 20s and 30s. Like that is absolutely insane. We're really used to still being in the 70s and 80s around this time. So to drop that low to 20s and 30s, it is a big deal for us. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. So last week of the month, January's already gone, y'all. Absolutely insane. Anyways, don't forget to slay, guys. Subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.